truck and then run them over with it. Where's our truck? Oh, I see him.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody! Doggy's got steak.
Oh, really?
We got turkey and stuff.
So there's nothing like wrong with it? No, it doesn't have to exhaust.
Ooh, that's hot. Oh my God, that's hot.
Yeah.
Somebody hurt her foot last night, so we have to put the bag back on her foot. It won't fit on her shoes with all the bandages. Look at all those duckies. Alright, good morning. It's Monday. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. We spent it in a Walmart parking lot. No, Dad came up. Grandma bought Thanksgiving dinner from what was the name of the place? Bob Evans. Some turkey and some ham. It wasn't bad. It was definitely better than like not having anything, you know. I did miss. We didn't have deviled eggs. Deviled eggs is one of the things that we didn't have. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but hey, we got to see Grandma. Anyways, I don't know if I ever told you guys, but we ended up picking up a load Wednesday on the way here for today. Picking up in Dayton, going to South Carolina. Paying really good. And it's two inverters? 2 generators? 2 something.
2 transformers.
Transformers, that's the word I was looking for. 2 transformers. And she said, I can run it as a partial if I want. She said that she runs a trucking company and she completely understands that you got to make as much money as you possibly can. So, GPS says we'll get there at like 9:15, which will be a little early, obviously. But if you're not early, you're late. We'll get that on the deck. I'll take some measurements to make sure. And we'll see what else we can throw on there. Now after this, I jumped on this so quick because it's been so hard to get out of Dayton. I think this is like $3.50 a mile. I'm like, man, I can't pass that up. I can't be sitting around after Thanksgiving trying to find a freaking load. Even if it's like right there on the Georgia South Carolina border. I think up there by like Augusta, ain't it? Is that Augusta?
I didn't. Yeah, but if it's South Carolina.
And I was like, worst case scenario, man. But when we were in Savannah, when we left out, this is around the area that we had to go to get a load. So we've got to try to find our way over to Chattanooga now. So we can pick up that fire truck. And that'll take us up to Reading, Pennsylvania. And then from Reading, Pennsylvania, I need to try to get down to either LaGrange, Georgia, or Charlotte, North Carolina. So we can run those airplane parts. I mean, I haven't talked to him. I told him to give us a ring after Thanksgiving and we could discuss it some more. So I don't know, like, if the rate's going to be good enough. Like, I can't go out west and take a hit because there's nothing coming back east unless you, like, go into California. Even then, I don't know that it pays that good. But we can't go into California because our trailer's illegal in California. You know, I wish they did a permit like Florida does, where you could just buy a yearly permit. But I don't think they do, because I've tried to research into it, and I don't think they offer it. California's a beautiful state. It's a shame that it's being run by a retard. Anyways, let's shoot down to Dayton, pick up some transformers, We'll see what else we can find. See what kind of money we can make after Thanksgiving. I mean, I think we did okay. I think last week we did 5,400 and we didn't work one of those days. I think we did 5,400 in 4 days, which isn't bad. I mean, the way things are, as long as I don't have to drive a lot, like we've been doing some sweet little short, good paying loads, I'd be okay with 5,000. As long as my fuel cost isn't crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's shoot down a date. Alright. Forgot to mention, this is, they had to rent a little crane because these transformers are 12,000 pounds a piece. We're getting 2 of them. And their forklifts won't lift that much. So they had to rent. Anytime they do these, they have to rent, or they have to call this little crane company. And I guess the crane company brings out like a small crane thing that I guess can drive. So, but when we get there, I think they have a forklift big enough to take it off. So it's only a crane load and not an unload. The video of us doing that big red tank, man, we've been having a time. Basically, we've been trying to. I get my music from Epidemic Sound or YouTube. Like you can buy music from YouTube. Songs anywhere from $0 all the way up to $10,000. And I had a bunch of different music in that video before, and I went to go buy the music. I edited the video. I edited the video because you can download the music without buying it first. So I make sure everything sounds good and looks good, and then I go in and I buy the music. So I uploaded it, went to buy the music. It will not let me buy music. Like I have hundreds of attempts of changing my cards, PayPal, every which way to pay for this music. And YouTube cannot figure out why. I've been emailing back and forth with YouTube for a week now. That video was supposed to be out like 2 days before Thanksgiving. And just fighting. I finally gave up. Finally gave up and found a different place to get some music. And that's where, like, I've been getting like actual real artists from. I think the website's called Linked. Where you can buy actual like Britney Spears, Justin Bieber, Post Malone. Doesn't have all the songs, which is kind of a bummer, but there are some decent songs on there. Anyways, the deal with them is it can take up to 48 hours for them to clear, because after you upload your video into YouTube, YouTube will be like, nope, demonetized. You've got music in here that we don't allow. And then I don't know how it works. I don't know if Linked like contacts YouTube and is like, these songs are okay, so it can take up to 48 hours. When you buy music from YouTube, YouTube obviously knows, hey, you just bought the music from us. You're good to go. But this Linked is taking forever to clear music, man. I should have been banging out videos and been caught up for Thanksgiving. It is such a pain. I spend more time looking for music than I do anything else when editing. Anyways, so it's 9:30 now. The crane ain't supposed to be here till 10. So Lydia's going to cook us some breakfast. And I guess we'll see you then. All right, they almost have us loaded up and we've run into a problem already. So they won't let us chain or strap over the top of these. Normally these little metal U's are flipped and you can run your chain over top of them and then pull down. but they're facing where if I put my chain up there, they'll just pull off basically. And I've got these clevises, but my pin is too big to fit through those holes. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get these two loaded, pull up and drop our trailer, and run down to a Harbor Freight and get some clevises that'll go through those holes. All right, I think we got it figured out. This is a tough one. So the 1/2 inch clevis, I had 3/4. The 1/2 inch clevises were too narrow. The 1/2 inch clevis is like this big, and it wouldn't have stretched around the steel that comes out. So I went ahead and picked up three or 8 more, and I was like, I'll just beat them in with a hammer, I guess. So I tried to beat some in with a hammer. They wouldn't go in. Whoever put those holes up there should be fired immediately. I don't know what they were thinking. When some of the holes are like oblong, some of them are almost square. I don't know if they cut them out with a cutting torch or what. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. We can't chain over them. We can't strap over them.
Put the hooks in the right direction.
Yeah, agreed. So we found some holes on the frame under here that I was able to put the clevises on. Here and on the other side, you can see they're on this side. I swapped these just in case one side was heavier than the other. And then we just kind of crisscrossed the chains. It was an absolute nightmare with these. I wish I had more of those because that thing came in clutch, man. That thing is actually awesome. So I thought I had another load. It was 8,500 pounds, 25 feet long. Check, got them both. And the, you know, it says partial on the load, but I called the broker and he said, this is a partial load, but we have to show up empty. They don't want it. He said they don't want a partial on it, but they're okay with partialing. I'm like, so it's not actually a partial. You guys are probably charging full price and then trying to ship it as a partial. Anyways, we got to pick up what we have left. Man, I spent a good while trying to drill those things out. I don't have a 3/4 inch drill bit. I was just taking one of my drill bits and kind of trying to shave off around the ends. We would be here for 3 days. Anyways, hopefully that holds. Hopefully. I gotta take some pictures and send it to the broker. So the broker wanted us to send pictures of this after we were loaded. And she just called and was asking what my ground clearance is on my trailer. I have no idea. She said because there's some railroad tracks that we have to go over that are pretty steep.
Oh, great.
Yeah. She has an issue when she sends in low pros. She's like, that ain't a low pro, is it? I was like, no. I don't know. That's kind of a thing you should probably bring up before I get loaded. Not after I'm loaded and I'm on my way. We just grabbed a load going to Knoxville. 3 mini excavators. 2 drops at Knoxville. Did you get the right one? But she's saying she can't actually dispatch us until we're technically unloaded. So we have a 2 o'clock load appointment on that. So we'll go and we'll get unloaded in Knoxville. And then I need to call Ricky about the fire truck going up to Pennsylvania. We just got to find his number. I can't find his number anymore. So 8.5 hours to get there. We got 7 hours and 45 minutes on the clock. So we should be getting there at like 10 o'clock in the morning to get unloaded. I hope these railroad tracks aren't going to be an issue.
That's not.
Man, why?
Especially since we have problems getting out of that place.
Why are you calling me after I'm loaded and being like, oh, by the way, there's serious ground clearance issues to get there. I mean, I can air these bags up a little bit more. You might have to get out while I'm driving over, and if it's getting close, we might have to back up, air these bags up all the way, and then cross over. I don't know. I guess we'll see you when we stop, or see you in the morning, or whatever happens.
Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. God, I've never loved one like you. And I'm my best friend, I scream and do the nothingness. There ain't nothing that I need. Well, hot and heavy, pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ. Ain't nothing pleased me more than you. Oh, let me come home. Always wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me come home. Always wherever I'm with follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. God, I never loved one like you. Boats and waterfalls, alleyways and pitfall calls. I'll be here everywhere with you. We laugh until we think we'll die, barefoot on a summer night. Nothing new is sweeter than with you. And in the street we run free, like it's only you and me. Geez, got something to see. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
All right. Good morning. We just got those transformers off. Looks like we got an hour and a half to our next pickup. We ended up staying at a nice little rest area. I wish I could have showed you guys, but it was dark when we got there and raining, and it was dark and raining when we left. Do you know where that was?
It was in Tennessee. We've been there before.
We've been to that rest area?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't ever remember. That was on 26, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they have a fireplace and stuff.
I don't remember that.
I don't think you ever been.
Lita thinks we've been there before. I meant to. I couldn't see the cliff. It was like we were parked like by a cliff, and the security guy came up and he's like, "Make sure you don't take the dogs past this fence." He's like, "There's mountain lions and bears and everything else up there." I'm like, dang, that's crazy. He said some guy was walking his pit bull up this hill by where we were, and they come running and screaming down from the hill. The railroad tracks weren't as bad as what they claimed. The forklift driver explained to me that like they bring in like big transformers on like low boys and RGNs, and those guys just have to drag the trailer across the tracks, which is kind of wild. So they're looking for some land to store the bigger ones that take the RGNs and the low boy. Anyways, we got an hour and a half. This broker said he was going to give us an appointment time this morning. Maybe we need to email him and let him know that we're about Chattanooga, where we'll be picking up Ricky's fire truck. So I guess we'll see you. Where are we going? Athens, Georgia?
Yeah.
I guess we'll see you guys in Athens.
Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone.
Alright, I didn't really have time to put up my camera to show you guys the loading, but our other drop is Manchester, and the Raycon says we go to Knoxville and then to Manchester, and they tried to load me to go from Manchester to Knoxville. I was like, no, we're going Knoxville to Manchester. So, and that'll put us closer to Chattanooga so we can go pick up Ricky's fire truck. No, you need to go do the paperwork. That's what we got though. They're closing soon. So I gotta get these things chained down so we can get out of here.